Hey everyone and welcome back to the channel. In this video we're answering a question I actually get asked quite a lot, and that's about recommended BB weights, especially for different duels and for different roles. Now a good general rule of thumb for most AEGs and most replicas is 0.25s, especially for indoor sites. Most indoor sites will have that as a weight limit, so it is good general guidance, as really you don't want to be shooting someone with a 0.4 in a CQB scenario, or even 0.32s, as they will hurt like an absolute bugger. So a good general rule of thumb is if you're around 1 joule, 2 5s, 2 8s, general good rule of thumb. 1.5 joules, 3.0, 3 2s, 2 joules, 3 6, 4.0, that type of thing. However, you can build your replicas for different BB weights with lower joule limits. For example, my starter skirt that I done non-box on is 1 joule on the dot and will hop 3 2s to an absolutely insane range. My OTS 126 and PP2K will hop 4s at 1 joule straight out of the box to 70, 80 plus meters. The same as my L119, it uses 3 2s. My LMG will hop 70 meters with 0.25s. There's no one guaranteed weight that will fit everything. The recommendations purely on joules are simply a guidance to what you should be shooting. Like for example, at 2 joules, you really shouldn't be using 0.2s. Realistically, your gun at that end is very high performance. Too little, even if you put a little hop, depending on what rubber's in it, you'll probably sky them. So realistically, the most recommended weights I recommend the people to use: generic 2 5s, hard to beat, cheap, affordable. You can't really be bad to them. They do the job, especially for high rates of fire build. Can't go wrong to them. If you're looking for something a bit more of a heavier punch for DMR or for a general more high-end AEG build, 3 2s. Especially the Rebel ones. The Rebel ones are absolutely excellent. BT Tactical, I think, stock these, but these are absolutely excellent BBs. Never had an issue with them. Never had them have faults, really. They also do 3-2 tracer, so really, really good stuff. And the last one for snipers is 4.0. Personally speaking, I've only ever used 4.0s for snipers, so I know some people use 4.6s, but to me 4.0 is that nice sweet spot between velocity and between hitting power and accuracy. So I definitely do recommend these three general BB weights for your builds. Standard builds are the box 0.25s. Once you start upgrading and going into more high end, 3 2s. If you're starting to move into snipers, 0.4s, especially in the higher end snipers, 0.4s are hard to beat. Now, for lower end snipers, such as, say, a well, you probably won't be able to use these, more than likely. So, you'll probably use 3.0s, 3 2s for that one. But if you are buying something like that, it is highly recommended that you do upgrade her internally and make her more skirmishable, as you'll be facing other snipers, such as the modified Star Scout, that is pretty much pre-upgraded out of the box. You'll face things like the new Novrich, what the hell do they call it, the SSG-10 or SSG-11, which is pretty much fully modded out of the box. So you do need to upgrade them and get more of a competitive edge to use heavier weight BBs in them. So, to round things up, basic AEGs, basic M4, just general purpose, 2 5s. Basic snipers to DMRs to even more advanced AEG builds or gas builds, 3 2s. And if you do have a more high spec sniper, more fancy, or the box one, definitely for 4.0s. As you can still hop these at 1 joule. As I said earlier, it's just basic guidance, but truthfully speaking, these are the 3 BB weights I do recommend that fulfill all roles perfectly between accuracy, affordability, and keeping a good velocity on them without making them look like they're going in slow motion through the air once you start going up like 0.5s and all that stuff. But with everyone, hope you enjoyed the video. Please do remember as well to join us on Discord. Really is growing. We're up to like 41, 42 members now, so it is growing slowly but surely. So please do remember to join us on Discord. Some good tech shenanigans, some good tech fun, all that type of stuff. So please do remember to join us. Also as well, please do like, subscribe, comment. I'd love to hear your opinion on your favourite weight of BB, what your experience is if you use heavier weights or other brands. I'd be curious to hear what you are. And I would love to find out if anyone does do 0.4 tracers. That would be class to see, especially on a gas blowback. So with that everyone, thanks again for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I hope you enjoyed the video.